So here I am again outside on another beautiful sunny day with my half-eaten roast beef sandwich I made for myself. Roast beef, I should say. Roast beef and bacon sandwich. I have to throw the bacon in there because you gotta put bacon on anything you make. Put bacon in it, it makes it 10 times better. Anyways, I'm outside enjoying the sun, and today's video is on two topics. One is known as Hotshot Condoms, and the other is virginity. Now, I've talked about virginity in some of my other videos. It's in correlation with the idea of hotshot condoms. So for those of you who haven't read the article, which was published just a few days ago in Switzerland, they are manufacturing what is known as hotshot condoms, which are essentially tiny, extra, and I stress extra small condoms. These condoms are designed specifically to fit young boys between the ages of 11 and 13. No, I am not making that up. Now here's the thing though. I shouldn't be talking with food in my mouth, but I'm doing it anyway. Here's the thing though. I think this is giving a very bad signal to young children in Switzerland between the ages of 11 through 12 or whatever, 13. Mainly because I feel as if it's actually reinforcing the idea of these young children saying it's okay to have sex when you're this young of age. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not against them providing protection for these young children in terms of making condoms for them extra small. But the problem I have is the fact that I don't think the majority, and I'm making a generalization here and I try not to do this, but the majority of young males between the ages of 11 and 13 are very irresponsible, and I don't think many children at that age, and I'm calling them children because they're still young, they're not even teens yet, they haven't even hit puberty. If a child's 10 years old, 11 years old, he has not hit puberty yet. It's different with girls. It's girls that starts younger, but with guys, it usually doesn't start at that young of age, normally. And again, I don't think it's wrong that they're making these condoms for these children. I just don't think that it's really going to be that effective when children that young are so irresponsible. I mean, think of it literally. Realistically, I should say. When I was 11 years old, I wasn't responsible at all. I spent every penny and coin I earned. I bought my own Xbox, my own Nintendo GameCube. I bought all my own games. Anytime I was to get paid, I would spend my money irresponsibly on things that I didn't even need at the time. And if I had saved the money I spent between the ages of 11 through 14 to 15, I would have thousands of dollars saved up. But I spent so much money on video games, things that I didn't need, because I was irresponsible. I didn't know the repercussions of what saving could actually do for my future. And in the same way, I think a lot of young children think this way. Is a kid really at 11 years old going to use protection? Think about it realistically. I would say no. I don't think most kids would use a condom at 11 years old if they're going to have sex. Much less, I don't even think kids, and I could be wrong on this, maybe I know sex is happening younger and younger now, but I don't think most kids by 10 or 11 fully understand the lifelong consequences that could happen from getting a girl pregnant at that young of age. So why would they even want to use a condom when they don't even understand what a condom would actually do in terms of not getting a woman pregnant? I don't know if that makes sense, but for me personally, this is just my opinion, but I feel as if the hotshot condoms, per se, is really giving the wrong message to very young children on, I guess, promoting them to have sex at a young age. I also find it very ironic that they're making these extra small condoms for these children when the age of consent law in Switzerland is actually 16. That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. So I'm genuinely curious, what do you guys think of these hotshot condoms that are being created for these 11 through 14-year-old boys? And I've read different articles. Some of them state 12 through 14, but the one I was reading, and I've found numerous things to confirm this, it was actually ages 11 through age 14. So 11-year-olds having condoms and having sex, I just think is ridiculous. Not that it's wrong, although personally I think it's wrong, but not that I'm saying it's wrong for them to not to have sex, but I just don't see kids being responsible enough to use them. But moving off of that topic to the topic of virginity, why is it that our culture and society today, all around the world, especially in the United States, it seems that if a man or boy or child does not have sex, lose his virginity by a certain age, that he is somehow looked down upon as being weak, stupid, afraid, immature, irresponsible, and if you don't have sex by a certain age, you're uncool, or the most common thing I hear is, you are not a true man because you didn't lose your virginity at 14, 15, 16, 17, or whatever age that people are trying to get you to lose it. And yeah, I get mocked all the time when I tell people that I am a virgin. But you know what? I have no shame in it. And I get mocked for it all the time. And boy, do I get mocked for it on the internet, especially because I've made videos talking about virginity and why I am a virgin and why I'm choosing to stay a virgin until specifically I'm married. Yet people still just seem to jump on me and attack me and insult or attempt to insult me and put me down and tell me that I'm not a true man and that I'm not masculine and that unless I have sex before I marry a girl, my relationship is going to fall apart. But I will admit, over time, it does get annoying to be consistently mocked for something that you've personally decided for yourself. It gets annoying. There is a difference between me being annoyed and me getting angry. If you think that mocking me because I'm a virgin somehow makes you feel better, that's fine. You can feel better about all you want for mocking me, but it's not going to affect my self-esteem and it's not going to affect my decision, because if there's one thing that I know about myself is that I don't succumb to pressure. Specifically people trying to pressure me to do things that I don't want to do, that I don't feel that I'm ready for, or that I've made a personal choice against until a certain time of my life. I really wish I could understand the psychology, though, the mindset of why people, whether I be religious or not, people get made fun of being a virgin, and I really don't understand why, and why there's this stigma of you're not cool if you don't do it. It's kind of like the mentality, if you don't get drunk on your 21st birthday, then you're not cool. And I've already decided beforehand that I'm not going to get drunk on my 21st birthday. In fact, I'm going to go skydiving on my 21st birthday, and I've yet to find someone who would be willing to go with me skydiving. In fact, I'm still looking for people, friend-wise, who would be willing to go with me skydiving on my 21st, and if they choose to go with me, I will pay their $200 ticket trip. But just like with virginity, I've been mocked because I've never tried weed. And whoa, holy crap. That dragonfly just landed on my foot. I'm not, sorry, that scared me. That thing was like that big, it just flew and just landed on me. Wow, I just completely forgot what I was saying. Gosh, that scared me. I'm actually surprised I didn't swear. Normally, if something really startles me, I usually throw out like a really loud profanity. But anyway, as I was saying, it's the same thing in terms of virginity. I've been mocked because I don't try weed, and my reason for abstaining from trying weed or marijuana is for the main fact that if I try it, I automatically am disqualified for my job as a police officer. Well, not technically. If I've tried marijuana within the past 5 years or whatever, that disqualifies me for being a police officer. There's a lot of different high standards that I have to keep in line, and the reason I have never tried marijuana is because my career that I've been pursuing, and I have majority of 2 years of college out of the way, already in the area of criminal justice, I'm not going to throw away my education and my career that I've been wanting to do simply because I tried weed, or simply because someone tried to just pressure me to try weed, or they tell me that I'm stupid or immature because I refuse to try weed. Same with smoking. Even just smoking cigarettes. I don't smoke. I really want to try a pipe, though, just because it looks cool, and I want to be like Gandalf from Lord of the Rings and blow pirate ships out of, like, pirate ship, you know, puff smokes. I'm joking, but I don't smoke. I don't drink, with the exception of wine on special occasions. I don't do marijuana. I am a virgin, and yeah. I'm a virgin, and I'm proud of it. Yet people seem to mock other people for it, and I don't understand why. Maybe you guys know. Maybe you guys can help me understand why people choose to attack me and attempt to insult me regarding these personal choices I've made. I don't know. I don't think it has to do with anything. I don't think it has to do with me being religious, because I've given my reasons for certain things. Like, I'm against abortion. I believe abortion's wrong. But I never used a biblical reason, a Bible reason, to support my belief. I actually don't even use the Bible to stand against abortion, because I believe you can make arguments against abortion without including the Bible. And I try not to use the Bible for any of my videos, simply because I know there are people who do not believe in the Bible, and because if they don't believe in the Bible, what good does it do for me to present the Bible as a means of a guidebook, or why you should not have an abortion because the Bible says so? Well, if you don't believe in the Bible, what's the point, you know? That's why I rarely use the Bible in my videos, and I normally only use the Bible in my videos when someone asks me specifically regarding a passage, like the video I did yesterday on drinking and alcohol. The person who asked me that question was a Christian, so that's why I brought the Bible into the video, is because the person wanted to know what the Bible said about drinking and being drunk, and therefore I talked about the Bible. A lot of people didn't like that, but this is my channel, my videos, and I will do whatever the heck I want, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. I think I've gotten really, really off topic in this video. I don't really know where I was going with all that stuff I just said. Nonetheless, this sums up the video. So I'd like to end the video with two questions. One regarding the Hotshot Condoms. What do you think of the Hotshot Condoms? Do you think this is bad? Do you think this is good? Do you think it's reinforcing the idea of telling young children between the ages of 11, 12, 13, 14 to have sex? Or is it just being created just for their protection? I'd love to hear your thoughts on the idea. And my second question, why do you think there's such a condescending mentality for people who are virgins and choose not to have sex with just anyone? Or even in some cases, maybe some people, whether they're religious or not, choose to have sex when they get married. Why do people look down upon others who decide that? I don't know. I don't understand why. I've always tried to understand, and maybe through 20,000 people who watch me, someone will have a really good answer that would help me understand that. So, with that said, I'm Mr. Repzion, and I want to end the video with one final thing. For those of you who don't know, my brother has a YouTube channel. Yes, the person who is related to me by blood, my brother. He made a video last night called Caesar, and he pretends to be Julius Caesar. And I would really like it if you guys would watch the video. I think you guys will find it very entertaining. My brother is very comedic. He is the opposite of me in many different ways. So, in case you have never seen what my brother looks like, I'm going to play a very short clip of his video right now. And his channel will be featured with a link to his channel, and you can watch his channel there, and maybe if you like him, subscribe to his videos. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I am Mr. Repzion, also known as Daniel Sulzbach. Peace, the rep out, and have a fantastic Tuesday.
Hello there. I am Caesar. I grace your presence now with a terrible tale to tell you. Many, many years ago, many cold, stressful, painful, agonizing years ago, I was entombed in a block of ice. I was lost to the ages, a transient of time. Now that I have thawed out, believe me, the expression "chill out, man" is not lost on me.